Yes, guys, what's going on? So, today I'm just going to talk about the importance of having a good program and sticking to a program. And I'll just basically show you me running through one of my programs and I'll explain what I mean when I'm showing you. So, let's jump into that program now. So what I'm doing right now is just warming up for my bench, and I've got 60 kilos on it, which is going to be heavier than what I'm actually doing on the program. It's just to get myself used to moving the weight and basically seeing if I can still lift the 60 kilos, which with a bit of help I can. And talking about spotting, I'll explain it. So right here, I'm just spotting one of my friends at the gym, and basically, as you see, I'm only got two fingers under a bar, basically making sure he's just comfortable with the weight and helping him when he needs it. So when you spot someone, it's basically best to ask them how they want you to spot, if they want you to hold on to a bar or basically only jump in when they basically ask you to. So right here is running through a program. So the importance of having a good program is to basically help you see your progress when you're sticking through a program, because you can follow your program. Say you did 55 for 5, like, and then the next week you did 55 for 6. You can write that down. And not only can you track your weights with a program, the best thing to do is give it a couple of months, say 5 to 6 months, running through the program. It gives you a good structure to basically follow in a gym, so you don't go in and you half-ass it and think, oh, I'm just going to do this exercise. You've got a program, and if you follow that program, you know exactly what you're doing. So here I start off with bench, and then we're moving to a military press. So this is part of the program, and it's really helpful because you'll be able to know exactly what we've done last week, and you can track the weights by taking your phone or even a notepad and pen. So a good program should have exercises you enjoy doing and are really beneficial for the muscles you're trying to hit. So here I'm trying to engage my shoulders and my chest with a military press, and with a program you'll be able to know exactly how many sets you've got to do in it and how many reps per set. So it's really helpful in that way because you know exactly what you're doing when you go into a gym. So me and my trainers actually tweaked my program a bit to include a bit more on triceps and chest, because we've noticed my shoulders are really strong compared to the rest. So this is a tricep press on the chest press machine, so it's multi-use, and as you can see, really making sure I've got good form by keeping my back up against the seat, pinning my shoulders back and just pushing through the chest, and on the eccentric part, really making sure I'm grinding on the triceps. And then we also superset this onto another tricep extension. So here we are doing a decline press. So this one's a narrower grip, so it's more triceps, as you see. It's important to make sure you get the bench in the right place as well, because you don't want it too far up over your face and you don't want it too low down on your chest, otherwise you're not hitting the muscle groups you're wanting. So here we're wanting to hit the chest and the triceps, and I found the perfect position for me on the Smith machine with this bench, which is a incline bench, because the seat is upright. Is literally my foot is in the gap between the bench and the back of a Smith machine. So what we've done here to make it harder on the triceps is add the band, because it adds more resistance on the push part, and you're basically trying to fight the resistance of the band pulling it back. So you're really forcing the eccentric part to be really slow and controlled. And as you see, I'm pulling the, oh my god, this is heavier than I think it should be face, and that's a really grind face, and you see I'm starting to fatigue, but you just got to keep pushing. And now we move on to the back part of the program. So this is program A for me, which is a push and a pull program. So you push with a bench press, military press, and then you go into pull with lat pull downs. And this is a landmine row, so this one you've got to keep your elbows nice and high. We superset the landmine with a rear delt cable fly. So this one is a really nice range of movement to properly engage your rear delts. You don't want to be going too far back, otherwise you're activating your traps. So you just want to go pretty much to where you're stretching out the chest a little bit. As you see, I'm not going too far, and it's really high reps. I think we were doing a set of 12 reps here, so lightweight, but because it's such a small muscle group, it's really beneficial to do lighter weight with high reps, because you're starting to fatigue and you're having to grind it out, and I mean the lats are starting to pump up from just being engaged through the landmine press and everything else. And one of the new exercises we've chucked into this program is a Y raise, and this hits the middle of your back, and it's such a small muscle target area you're trying to really pinpoint, so you don't want to go too heavy, otherwise you're going to fatigue way before you finish the reps. And I didn't include all of the exercises we did because I'm going to be planning on showing you my programs, which I'm going to be running through for at least 5 to 6 months to basically practice them and get them nailed on the head, and jot down the numbers and see how much I improve on them. And this exercise was really uncomfortable. It felt so much heavier on the weight I was holding because it's such a small muscle you're trying to interact with, and my trainer's just explaining to me it's right in the middle of the back you're trying to feel it in, and you should feel it as you come up. You lift your head up a little bit just to give it that extra stretch. And honestly, for an exercise I never done before, I really enjoyed it because I could feel the struggle when I was getting to the last reps. As you see, I had to take a little bit of a longer rest than I have been because the fatigue was kicking in. But I mean, I'm not going to sell myself short. I'm going to push and grind, and hopefully I'm going to start growing. And I mean, I'm happy you guys are seeing the transformation I'm doing at the moment. So yes, guys, there we are, back from the gym, absolutely shattered. Just had a quick shower, and I mean, shoulders are coming along quite nice. I can see a bit of a cap coming along, and I mean, I can't stress how important it is to have a good program which works for you. That's the main thing. You can try programs, different programs, but you should give them at least 4 or 5 months for them to actually work. You're not going to see results straight away. And I mean, I've got a couple of good video plans coming up soon. I mean, my birthday's coming up soon, and for any of you guys in America, it's quite an important day for you. My birthday is actually on Independence Day, so 4th of July, and I might be doing a kind of mukbang video for it, but we'll see how it is. Depends what I've got planned for the day. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a figure update, maybe a little bit of posing just to show off how I'm feeling and show a bit of a transformation.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Yes, so there's that video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed, and I'm really happy with how my journey is coming. To think where I started, I had no muscle mass at all, and I mean, I've been getting comments saying my shoulders are wider, which I feel like they are, and I've definitely noticed when I get a pump is I look absolutely crazy. I'll show you a picture I had taken after a session at the gym, and my god, the lighting and the angle of the mirror, and obviously I had a little bit of sweat on me, so just an extra bit of shine to me, so I looked really good. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your video, and I'll see you in the next one.